Hello, and welcome to Exit 12 Live, the holiday edition. A little holiday music to get us going here in this holiday season. I'm Tony Gallo, I'm your host. And tonight, we're going to dedicate this show to holiday and giving, because that's what Christmas is all about. So remember, folks, please like, share, and comment. And make sure I understand what the comments are all about, because I'll be answering those questions at the end of the video. It's a great song. I want to let this song finish out because it's such an important time of the year. And that's exactly what it says, folks. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You have to forgive me today. I kind of couldn't get my contacts on today. Had a little problem with my eye. So I'm wearing my glasses tonight. A little bit of light in them, and I do apologize for that. So, like I said in the beginning, folks, please like, share, and comment on the video. If you have anything you'd like to any questions you'd like to ask or comment on what I'm talking about, please make sure I know what you're talking about. Hello, Robert Woods. So when I do answer the question at the end, I do know what we were talking about, what part of the show we were talking about. And like I said, this is the holiday show. It's the time of giving. It's time for you to remember what Christmas is all about. It's time to spend with your family, your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones. That's what Christmas is all really about. It's fantastic that we have our holiday traditions, and Santa comes around to the kids, all the little boys and girls, and gives them presents. But it's good to know that we can circle back to family and friends and loved ones. I want to remind everybody to be safe during the holiday season, especially due to usual bad weather we might have. And, of course, holiday scams. Got to be careful out there. I'd like to thank the firemen of Carteret. I think I saw them by my street. They were going around, and they brought Santa around to all the boys and girls in Carteret, and I thought it was a fantastic job. I'd really like to give them some props because I think that they deserve it. So thank you to the Carteret Fire Department and the Emergency Medical Services on their 14th annual Santa Ride-Along. Hey, Joe Sewing, I hope you're enjoying your vacation from sunny Orlando, Florida there. I'd also like to thank the local Carteret Police Department, especially Local 47 PBA, or PBA Local 47. They did some really great work for JJ, the superhero. They went around and they got 20 bags of toys for other children. That's fantastic. That's definitely a good thing. And that's what it's all about. So thank you guys. I know you guys work hard. Everybody knows I'm a Blue Line guy. Love our police department. I think they deserve a lot more credit than what they're given. And that's it. I just wanted to make sure I made that statement with the fire and police in town. Hopefully everybody's going to enjoy the holidays. I want to get this out of the way right away. I mean, good news, I heard St. Mary's may be getting some work done to it, and that's fantastic. I hope they really rebuild that church and bring it back to its glory. God bless St. Mary's. And recently, I want to get this somber news out of the way right away. So, I want to say that I'm sorry to hear about the loss of one of my dear friends' family members. Recently, the cousin of Lydia Sangora, Dr. Sangora, passed away. I put a picture of her up on the screen. Irene L. Rainey, as you can see there, 1949 to 2018. The important thing about this is it's not just that it's Lydia's cousin, but also she attended Carteret High School in 1967 and graduated from there. And Irene was a member of the Ukrainian Women's League of Carteret. She passed away in her home on December 16th, 2018. And if you'd like more information, if you'd like to attend the funeral, you can reach out to me on a private message. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you out there. But I did want to say that I am deeply sorry for her loss. And God bless Irene L. Rainey. And it says here, Nee Detiniak. And forgive me if I chop that up, but I am sorry. And it does bring me to something else. And a reason for this poem that I found, and I've heard before in the past, and I thought it was apropos. Like I said, if you look at the picture that was on the screen, 1949 to 2018. But what's important about those what's important is not the 1949 or the 2018. It's the dash in the middle. And this poem is by Linda Ellis, and I thought it was apropos to this situation. I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates of her on her tombstone, from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of her birth, and spoke of the following dates with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For the dash represents all the time that she spent alive on earth, and now only those who loved her know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel, and be less quick to anger and show appreciation for more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when our eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? I thought this poem was excellent. And I thought it was very true to the situation and life itself. And I think we should all remember our dash. Getting back to the show. I attended the Board of Ed meeting tonight. I thought it would be a lot more than what was there. I mean, there was a lot of voting on, of course, spending. And, of course, there were a lot of hiring tonight. I was curious about one thing that the Board of Ed had on their paper, but it was explained to me by Mrs. Diaz, Rosa Diaz. And that was a little over $2,000 spend at a private school in town. And it was explained to me that they have to give so much money to non-public schools. I didn't know that. I found it interesting. Yes, Joe, it's sad how short life can be. Karen Deep, my friend, how are you? I see you watching. Thank you. Hi. And thank you for the rest in peace. Yes, keep Irene in your mind. Keep her in your prayers tonight. Okay. So yeah, the Board of Ed meeting, it was interesting. A lot of hiring. We got a new vice principal at one of the schools, Christopher Tulo, nice guy, came over, introduced himself to me. Welcome to the family. Okay. That being said, I want to go over a couple of posts that I had put out over the past 2 weeks. See, I know I put it out on Facebook, but just wanted to mention it again. And we can talk about them. Who else is out there while I'm waiting for this slow internet to load here? I'm coming to you live from a bunker somewhere in Carteret. All right, Karen Deep, while I'm loading this, what are you saying there? Board of Ed meeting felt rushed. Yeah, it did. You're right. It's still longer than the 6 to 8 meeting minutes we have at the Housing Authority and also the council. So it's definitely a lot longer than that. I'll give him credit for that. Okay, yes, Mr. Hart's response to Miss Lydia Singora. Yeah, he got a little harsh there. He's done that before. I remember at one meeting, Jimmy Hart had told everybody in the crowd that they needed to know what team to be on because people were asking too many questions. I don't know about any team. I'm on Team Carteret, that's for sure. I'm for the people, which is where anybody that's elected should be, for the people. But yeah, no, Karen Deep, you're right. I didn't like his comment either, but it's not the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last time. There are a lot of rude people that are elected, folks. A lot of very rude people. I ran into one of those, have you ever heard of a sore winner? Yeah, I ran into one of those guys this morning. I had said hello and Merry Christmas. I'm not going to say any names, but the bottom line is that person didn't even respond to me, and that's okay. I guess this rat will have to get scooped up later, right? Yeah, I put a post out a couple hours ago. I thought I found very interesting about a New Hampshire policeman arrested a man for being mean to them on the internet. You should really read this, folks. It's very interesting, and it was very familiar to me, and I'm sure Karen Deep can attest to this too, as well as Fred Gattuso and the other guy, Mohammed Radwan. I'm sure they can all attest to this particular story that was sent to me by a friend. Hey, by the way, I'd like to thank a friend, George Misdom. You're right. I will tone that down when I talk about politics. Thank you for the advice. I do take advice, by the way, folks. If you have any comments or advice, I really appreciate it. Went to a great night out with Gattuso and everybody else from Team Carteret. We had a little nice outing, as Fred had stated on his video. Thanks for inviting me, Fred. It was a great time. Enjoyed the food. The food at Moby Dick's is fantastic, I gotta tell you. I'd never been there before, and it was really good. But getting back to this New Hampshire police officer that arrested a man for being mean to him on the internet. Jesus Christ, I'd be hung in a square. Isn't that funny? Well, then again, I am trying to be hung in a square. The lawsuit is still on. The citizens of Carteret are still trying to be silenced. But that's another story. But yeah, check that out on Exit 12 Live. I posted it 6 hours ago. It was a very interesting read. Take you 5 minutes, but when you read that, folks, you'll see that it was very similar to what happened in this election with the lawsuits, the gag orders, and all of that other stuff. Well, they call it a restraining order. I called it a gag order. Yes, hashtag Team Carteret. That's right. It is the people of Carteret. Okay, he said others did not qualify. Another parent asked me, who were the others that were not selected and why not? That's true. That's true. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to read the rest of that out loud here. We are all being hung in the square. You're right. That's right. That's correct, Karen Deep. Don't speak out. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. All right, so yeah, check out that post from 6 hours ago. It's really interesting. Also, Board of Ed meeting, we spoke about that. That was really good. I'm sorry I was a little late tonight getting started. Middlesex County, this was a good one. Middlesex County Sheriff's Department is having its 8th annual Civilian Academy. The info's posted on Exit 12 Live. It's really, really a good read there, and I think it's an interesting academy. If I had time, I would do it myself. It's 8 weeks. I think it's every Thursday at like 7 o'clock, and then there's actually a graduation. And you go through everything what a sheriff's jobs are. I think it's important for us to know. The sheriffs are the highest officers in the land. Okay. This I found interesting too. I was looking at the Carteret Board of Ed website, and they had some interesting information. Thank you, by the way. I've noticed there's been a lot more transparency in town. Like the mayor's office is putting more information out on his website. Hey, so you know what? We won in one respect. Sunshine is now on Carteret. According to the U.S. Census Bureau in 2017, okay, so basically, the 2018 census had us at a population of, the 2017 census, had us at a population of 24,084 people. I'm sure that's not everybody. A lot of people don't like taking those censuses. But I believe at last count, I heard somewhere around 26,000. And the Carteret Board of Education, in the About Us section, it had us listed at 21,000 people reside in a 4 square mile radius of Carteret. And a student population of 3,950. I believe we already went over that. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. The bottom line is we need more schools in this town, or bigger schools. Build on what we have. Okay, so I thought that was, their website's a little outdated. So if you're listening and you're on the Board of Ed, maybe you want to consider going back in and fixing those small details. I did post the council meetings, and the next council meeting is on December 27th until the next year. I will be at that meeting in my full glory. The next meeting for Board of Ed will be January 2nd, 2019. And that's their reorganization meeting. That ought to be interesting. I wonder if I could nominate someone over there for the head of that organization. Also posted a video about the event that I already talked about at Moby Dick's. Excellent event. And that is really about it. I did put out that I'm a notary public. I am willing to help out anybody who needs help, no charge, as long as you come to me. Okay, so this is not a long show tonight. Please like and share this video. It does bring people to Exit 12 Live. I don't know if you could see it. I'm trying to improve how this show goes. I'd love to find someone to host with me. If you're interested, let me know. I am trying to get people who will support the show and make our videos even greater with sound equipment, audio equipment, video equipment, lighting. I mean, I think it's a pretty good setup right now. However, I think it could be a lot better, and I'd like to get it there. But we will be bringing you more information about Carteret in the near future. I'm sure. And if anything breaks in between now and the next show, of course, I'll be on live on Exit Live, bringing it all to you guys as it happens. I really didn't have anything. I know that Tom Cogan had told me that the Boy Scouts, I believe they meet every Monday. I have to check in on that again. I'm trying to find out about Buddy Night. I attended one Buddy Night session. I'd like to go to more Buddy Nights. If someone could reach out to me on that and get some information that I could put out to the public. If you can private message me, that would be great. Also, sporting events. Right now, like I was at the meeting tonight, I know that Carteret Premier Soccer is going to be using the gym. They got approved for that. And the cheerleading squad got approval to use the gymnasium. That's about all I have on sports tonight. It's really quiet this time of year, but I'm sure I will have more information in the future on sports in town. So, that being said, I would like to post this picture here for the local 47, PBA 47, and the honorary PBA. This is a picture of all the toys, well, some of them I should say, that I pulled off of Facebook. Thank you. And I thought it was very nice. Great job that you guys did. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting children in town and around town, especially for JJ. So, folks, with that being said, I would like to make sure that you guys know the next show, more full-length show, at least 45 minutes, because I don't like to make these too long. I like to keep it short. That next show will be on Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019. Same bat time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Right here on Exit 12 Live. So that will round out the year for me. And also, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to all. Happy New Year. I will see you all in 2019. Please like and share this video with as many people as you can so we can get them to come out here and see what's going on in Carteret. So I'm going to go to some questions and answers. I'm going to roll through this just to see if I missed anybody. I'd like to make sure that I thank everybody for watching and, of course, sharing and liking the video. So let me go through some of these. Everybody else have a good night and thank you for joining. If you don't want to stick around. Can you play Baby It's Cold Outside? You know what? I was just looking up something like that, so I can do it. Baby It's Cold Outside. I do love that song. And I am politically incorrect sometimes, so, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's see.
You know, for an evening that started out so badly,
this is an older one.
it has definite possibilities.
While I'm waiting for that,
No,
Baby It's Cold Outside. Well, it's going to be, hey, thank you again, Joe, for watching from Florida, sunny Orlando, Florida. I already said hello to Sharon. Rest in peace. Thank you, Joe. Said that. Okay. It's sad how short life can be.
yes?
Board meeting felt rushed. Went through that already. Are the BOE meetings posted? Oh, here it is.
Evening has been
Hoping that you
so
drop me in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands. They're just like
My
ice.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful. What's your
My
hurry?
father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the
This is an old one.
fireplace
So
roll.
really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful. Please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I
The
fall.
neighbors might
But
think.
baby, it's bad.
Great way to end this segment.
Say, what's in this
No
drink?
cabs to be
All right.
had
He said
out
others
there.
did not qualify.
Wish I
Read
knew
that.
how.
Rise
We're
are
being
like
on the
stars
square.
right now.
Ryman is posting
I'll
stuff.
take your hat. Your hair
Uh,
looks swell.
Ryman is posting stuff, but those that are blocked can't voice our opinion. That needs to change, as that's dictatorship. Really? If that's dictatorship, what do you call Board of Ed members running under the tag Team Ryman? Or council people running under Team Ryman?
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
So much for a borough form of government.
It's cold outside.
Well,
Look that up, folks.
Lucky that you
Look up. As a matter of fact, there's a little homework for you.
Look out.
look up a borough form of government
Sister will be
with a weak mayor and a strong council.
my brother
And
will
hopefully,
be there at the door.
we'll talk more about that on January 2nd,
Gosh,
2019.
your lips are delicious.
Or maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
But that'll be your homework. Check that out.
Freeze out there.
Say, let
I
there
did
go.
not like the silence for a few seconds when I asked about the Oprah request. Yes. All right. So just so you know, let me see. Turnaround time. Okay.
To be talked tomorrow.
Somebody asked, Karen Deep, you asked about the Oprah request, turnaround time. There was some silence there. I don't think that
Oh, but it's cold.
everybody had an answer right away, that's for sure.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's
Um,
cold outside.
It's not post, oh yeah,
Baby,
and they
it's
didn't
cold
post the
outside.
agenda
Been hoping
by
that
4
you'd
o'clock like they're
drop
supposed to on the website. It was running a little
Hold
late,
your
even somebody else there at the meeting that said so.
We'll start to worry.
Hart should really work on professionalism. Glad Mrs. Diaz interjected and answered my concerns. Yes, thank you, Mrs. Diaz.
Don't hurry.
Keep up the good work.
Put some records on while I
The
pull.
neighbors might
But baby, it's
As
bad
did
out
Mr.
there.
Berrios about the
No
Oprah
hands
request.
to be had out
Yep.
there.
Mary Fontaine, hey, thank you. Don't thank me. Thank you.
I'll take your hat. You
All
have
right,
a
happy holidays to you and your family. Thank you, same to you. I've said that to everybody here. Thank you, Joe, for the Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Baby, don't hold out.
Tom
Baby,
Kogan,
it's
happy
cold
holidays. Get me that info, Tom. I need to know about the spaghetti dinners. I need to know about the Boy Scouts. And any other information you can get me, that would be great. Thank you, Sharon. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I'm sure we'll be talking before then.
cold outside.
And Merry Christmas to all.
Baby, it's cold outside.
That being said, folks, like I said, I'm keeping this one short and sweet,
Look out
and
the
Christmassy,
window at that
as you can hear.
Be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips
The book on this episode is now closed. I will see you guys Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019, where we will have a more robust broadcast. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And if anything comes up in between then and now, I will definitely get it out to you. That being said, God bless all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a great night.
Think of your lifelong
At least there will be plenty
And keep
of
warm,
time.
because it shouldn't be too cold outside.
Can't
Get
stay.
over that old out, baby.
but it's
It's
Cold outside. Have a good night, folks.